Lightning badly damaged these two terraced homes at Goonhaven near Perranporth. Luckily, no one was in as a fire quickly spread from the first home in the terrace to the roof of the property next door. A neighbour was working in the shed of his back garden when the storm struck.
All of a sudden there was a great flash, and then I heard a bang at houses in the front, and one was on fire already coming up through the roof. It was that quick.
30 firemen tackled the blaze and managed to prevent it spreading to two more homes in the row, but the situation could have been a lot worse.
If there was somebody in the property, I think there would have been lives lost, I would have thought.
Back in
Certainly appear to have been started by a lightning strike. Luckily, no one was injured. I arrived there just as the fire brigade, Cornwall Fire Brigade, were damping down.
It took 30 firefighters in 4 appliances an hour and a half to bring the blaze under control. This was the scene they were met with when they were called just after midday. It's difficult to see through the smoke and steam, but in these pictures taken by a neighbour, the houses near the village of Goonhaven are well alight.
The amount of smoke and flames that were coming out of it at times.
On most Mondays, the owner's grandchildren would have been looked after here. Today, they happen to be elsewhere. Once the worst of the fire was out, Cornwall Fire Brigade showed us the extent of the damage. Inside, there's little left of this house. The roof and the upper floor have been completely destroyed. Next door, fire officers showed us the damage to the bedrooms and the roof space.
The fire started to come through the tiles on the second property. So I withdrew the BA team from the first house and committed them to the loft space on the second property, which then they started knocking the fire back.
The cause is still being investigated, but neighbours are sure it was a lightning strike to the roof.
Oh my goodness, it was horrendous.
A mile and a half away. He really cracked off.
Phone and electricity supplies to the nearby properties were being restored this afternoon. The only consolation for the owners here is that no one was injured. For them, though, the heartbreaking task of clearing up has hardly started.